Hey everybody, welcome to Style Wednesday with the Queen of Style. This evening we got live with us the amazing Chairlady of Carnival in St Kitts and Nevis, Miss Shannon Hawley. And she is here to let us know everything that's happening in the world of St. Kitts and Nevis Carnival 2020 and going for the future. So guys, Shannon, welcome to Style Wednesday. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know how it is, and you're here with us. So welcome, Shannon. Welcome to Style Wednesday.
Thank you. You know, we go way back. Oh, of course, I couldn't say no.
Way back, yes, definitely. And Shannon, just tell the people a little bit about you. And I know before Chairlady of Carnival, you had this position prior, and you're back in this position. So tell us a little bit about Shannon Hawley, and then tell us about Chairlady of Carnival.
No problem. Well, as you said, I am the newly appointed Chairlady of the St Kitts and Nevis National Carnival Committee. So I've been in this position for the past 6 months. However, I was also in the position 10 years ago when I was much younger and much more active and energized. But so this is my second stint as being the chair of Carnival. So, you know, they say do it twice. Number 2 is always better than the first. So I'm really looking forward to the next few years as we develop our small island carnival brand and bring it to the world, and with the assistance of people like you, Wendy, bring it to, you know, New York and different parts of the world, not only keeping it local, but really going international with our carnival brand. And that is the intention. I am a businesswoman, so I'm the owner of several businesses. As you may know, I have a brand called Refresh Juice Bar, which we have about 3 juice bars on the island. I also have a brand, Express Events. So we've been doing the VIP experience for the St. Kitts Music Festival for the past 10 years. We also have been hosting exclusive events, ultra exclusive, all-inclusive events over the past 15 years. So I'm also the owner of that brand. And of course, I have my brand, Rosman Consulting and Legacy Solutions, which is the core of my business, which I do is the citizenship by investment business. So my hands are very full. And however, I enjoy every single thing that I do. And I really enjoy interacting and, of course, chit-chatting with people like yourself, Wendy.
Thank you so much, Shannon. So Shannon, I know everything with the COVID, and you know, you had everything is locked down basically. St. Kitts critically opened on November 1st of this year. And you had everything already planned. So tell me, how were you able to get Carnival 2020 to be virtual? Because this is amazing. This is fantastic.
Yeah, well, I became the chair in the middle of the pandemic, right? So we knew that it would not be business as usual. And we knew that if we wanted to have a carnival, we would have to move very quickly in terms of the preparations. We had no template for this. This was not something that we've seen before, we've done before. So this was something that we started from scratch. And I think that we were very successful in doing it. We had to decide which events on the traditional carnival calendar we would eliminate, because of course, with COVID and not being able to congregate in large groups, we made a decision to exclude the traditional street events and all of the big fetes, Juve, the Grand Parade, etc., from the carnival calendar. But we did say that we needed to do something for the people because, of course, people have been, you know, isolated for so long, and Carnival is a time of year that people want to free up. They want to release their energy, no matter, you know, which side of the fence you're on, no matter which political divide you may be on. You want to, you know, it's a united time of year. So we said that we must do something for the people, and that we did. We hosted a series of events. Wendy, I'm sure you logged on some of them and enjoyed them. Most recently, last night, we had the virtual Calypso, senior Calypso show. We also had a limited audience. We had a taste of Juve, which was as sweet as ever, featuring the best bands in St. Kitts. We had an awesome opening celebration. It was just an amazing 6 weeks. And we've been doing events over the past 6 weeks. I'm sure you can see the black bags under my eyes, but we've been doing events for the past 6 weeks, and every event that we did, we got better. So I think it became so wonderful being able to host these events and bring in the joy of carnivals, not only to people here in St. Kitts and Nevis, but also people regionally who may not have known about St. Kitts and Nevis Carnival, because our carnival is not usually something that is on the map per se for carnival lovers. So we've brought the St. Kitts brand, carnival brand, back to regional and international carnival lovers, and we're gonna market the hell out of our carnival for Sugar Mass 50, which is our 50th anniversary in 2021.
Well, you bet my life, Wendy Isaac will be on the island for that one. Nothing will stop me because it's 50 years. Usually I'm there and I'm jumping with Ultra. So definitely, you know, when I'm in a place, it's a big party, and I respect it. I love it. It's my culture, it's my heritage. And to see that we could still have it in the pandemic with virtual and enjoy it just as well, you know, I must say, amazing job to you and your team, because who would have known that we could sit in our living rooms and jam live, as we would say, right? Have a good sweat and enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. And
So,
as I said, logged in from all over the world, Hong Kong, Morocco, you know, all over the US, which is our, you know, source market here, Canada, all over Trinidad, BVI. I mean, you name it, everyone was locked and logged on to the SKN Facebook page.
Yeah, it was amazing. So tell me, you were just appointed, I think, what is it, July you were appointed Chairlady, right? July? So July, did you start planning in July, or how did you do this? Because the turnaround was very minimal. The time frame was very minimal, and you had to get things on point one time.
Yeah, I mean, we had like the best team of professionals. We had the best team of young professionals. I think it's when we have a lot of young talent here. And all we had to do was make a few phone calls, have a few meetings, you know, provide our vision to these producers, the technicians, the videographers. Just all we had to do, brief them about what we wanted to achieve, and everybody was so on board, from, you know, the back end people to all of the performers. From day one, everyone brought their best, absolute best game, and that is what I appreciated so much about the St. Kitts and Nevis Carnival. Everyone, the participants, back of house individuals, sound engineers, lighting technisians, videographers, cleaners, everybody brought their best game to the table. And I think that's what we do so well in St. Kitts. We're small, but we Talawa. We rise to the occasion. No matter what it is, we don't come last. You know, as we say, we don't ever come last. We always have to. No.
Yeah, we're not taking last. We always say that we're not taking last. Not at all.
Not in our vocabulary. And we want to be first, right? So we want to be the pioneers with everything that we do. And I think that we did such a fantastic job for this virtual carnival. I am looking forward to other islands emulating and building on what we have done. I think we've set the bar, and we're looking forward to seeing what the other islands have to offer over the next few months as we're in the midst of this pandemic.
Yeah, that will be amazing. That will be amazing, because you have Trinidad that's coming up soon. So let's see what they have, or what they can emulate from our first virtual carnival. And this is what I love, that we did it first virtually. And as you said, we're small, but we Talawa, but we did it first. The bottom line is that we put our carnival virtual, and it was spearheaded with your brains and your team, and that is amazing. So Shannon, I know you also have these amazing epic events. Where do you get time?
I don't know. I mean, I have, as I said before, I just surround myself with the best people, absolute best people. I don't do it alone. I surround myself with the best of the best. And I do a number of events. As I said, we work unfortunately unable to host our traditional VIP experience for the St Kitts Music Festival this year.
Yes.
Usually on an annual basis, we host about 1,500 people over the 3 nights of the St Kitts Music Festival. We unfortunately were not able to do it this year because there was no St Kitts Music Festival. But we have been hosting, well, we hosted one event in August, an exclusive event called Fizz, which was absolutely amazing. And we're going to be hosting an event this weekend, actually, called the Rose Picnic, which will be another exclusive event with 150 people, because we have a cap in St. Kitts on 150 people as the maximum amount of people that you can have on an outdoor venue. Okay. All the social distancing rules will be in place, protocols, COVID-19 protocols, but everyone will be looking absolutely fabulous. And I'm really looking forward to this event on the weekend. I'm really looking forward again to seeing what the island's best has to pull out. You know, everyone is pulling out all stops. I went to the seamstress today to get something adjusted. She was like, Shannon, I have like 10, you know, I'm making like 10 different outfits. Look at what you have these people doing, you know? So I'm really looking forward to the fashion from that event and sharing it with you, Wendy, because I can assure you, again, nobody has anything on us. We small, but we tell our.
Shannon, I saw that event that you did in August, and I looked at those pictures, and I was like, when we talk about style, when we talk about fashion, when we talk about authentic designs, love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And you know, that's my number one stop. So you know me, I'm going to be looking to see these designs and these styles coming this weekend, because whenever I see that, it makes me feel so good that our people are not involved in so much greatness, and that we are up there in the fashion icon world, that we have style, we have fashion, we know what it needs to look like with trend and style. So I love it. So Shannon, 10 years ago when you were Chairlady to now.
And much younger.
What some of the differences? What made them bring you back? I know you're good, you know, girl. I know you're bad. And I think that's one of the reasons, because that year, I remember when you did Carnival, I remember everything was started on time. Everything was perfect. And I was like, Shannon Hawley did it again. So I guess your legacy gave you back this time. And what have you think has changed from 10 years ago to now, besides being virtual?
Well, I think about 3 or 4 weeks before I was appointed chair of Carnival, and I had that discussion with the minister as to whether I would do it again. The new minister, who is the Honorable Hawley, who is the new minister responsible for Carnival. About 4 weeks prior to that, I had a radio interview, and they asked me the question, would you do Carnival again? Would you be chair, or would you consider being chair of Carnival again? And I said, absolutely no way in hell would I even consider being chair again, because I know the amount of work that is involved in producing quality events. And I don't do anything that is not quality. Like, if I am putting my foot in something, I have to do it well. And I had that conversation, and I said, no, I'm not doing it ever again. And then the minister, well, Jonelle became the Minister of Culture, and we had a discussion, and, you know, my vision was his vision. And I felt that it would be easier for me to ensure that my vision and my legacy as it relates to Carnival evolved with Jonelle as the minister, because he, exactly what I felt Carnival should be, he did as well. So I think the most important thing is for this year in particular, and for, you know, as long as I am chair, is that our visions of the product align. And I think that's very important, to be able to have someone in that senior position understand your actual vision for the product that you, or for the event that you are producing. So I think that has made it much easier for me this time around, in terms of getting things done and being able to not only get it done, but get it done right and with the right team. I was able to assist in choosing the whole overall committee. So I think being able to get the right team, the right committee in your corner, the right producers and technical guys and, you know, everyone, because all parts are moving, right? So there can't be one part that's not moving. So everything has to be aligned. And I think that is why this time around, it has been a much, not easier, because it has been very difficult, long nights, but a much more satisfying experience for me, because I've had such a large role to play in how we get these parts moving.
Okay. And then the pageantry, I realized we didn't have any pageant shows or anything like that. Is that something that you're going to think about doing throughout the year? Because I know
sorry, Wendy, what we made a decision on was that if we're not going to do it right, we're not going to do it. And I didn't feel that it was enough time for us to plan, and neither did the chair of the pageants committee, neither did the girls who had interest in the pageants feel that it was enough time to plan a proper pageant. We have to bring back pageantry to where it was years ago, you know, where we would dress up. When you remember, we would dress up to go to a pageant as if we were going to a wedding.
Listen to me, Shannon. I'm there with you, because I want to be able to walk in with my nice outfit and you feel special. I remember those days.
Yeah.
It was all about the attire and how you felt walking into a pageant. And I do agree with you.
Yeah, so I think we definitely need to bring back that element of class to the pageants. And it has started already. I mean, we've already opened registration and closed registration for the 2021 pageant. We have already had about 10 girls apply, 10 beautiful young ladies. We're going to be going through a series of auditions in the next coming weeks. And we're going to select the best of the best.
Nice.
To represent us for the 2021 period. We're going to be able to follow girls through the whole 2020 year, keep our eyes on them, and be able to follow them to the crown. And, you know, of course, Wendy, I'm going to be reaching out to you for your assistance, of course, because we're going to be needing, you know, people from all walks of life to be able to mentor these girls. And we have enough time to do it. And I think that's the most important thing. We're going to see these girls bloom and blossom and become the best possible National Carnival queens for 2021. And
I love that. And I love that you said you're going to be doing a series of events. So I think that is amazing, because I think once you lead up to the swimwear and then you have the swimwear competition and then you just have the event, there's just not much. I think that what you said, doing events throughout the year, is absolutely great, because everybody could get to know them, get to see their different personalities, you know, and just intermingle and say, oh my God, I'm going to vote for her. I'm going to back her, you know, come contest day.
Yeah, so that's my goal.
Yeah, I think this is a really good. I love that idea, Shannon. And I know you have a master brain, so I know you're going to bring Carnival to where it should be and back to where we need it to be, because it needs to be of, as you say, class, substance, and people feel good about going to these shows, because that was what we were back in the day. You know,
of course, absolutely. We were known for our pageants. You know, we were known for going to regional pageants and banging up the other contestants, and winning these pageants. And I think that, so we need to bring that back. You know, we need to be able to say, you know, this is the best of the best. You know, these are the brightest of the brightest. This is what our pageantry is all about. You know, it's actually a beauty and brains pageant. So we're gonna bring it back to where it was. And we're going to build on it and get the whole world to know our young ladies and follow them to the road, follow them to the crown. And I think that's important in terms of building momentum for the show. And so we're looking forward to that in 2021. And as I said, we can't do it alone. And we have to have stakeholders buy in. We have to have stakeholders involved and people who know what they're doing, you know, people like yourself who would be able to guide us. You know, we can't do it alone. So we're really, really looking forward to that assistance from individuals like yourself and other individuals who are the, you know, basically this is your business, right? This is what you do. And, you know, of course, we know that you will be able to help us.
Absolutely. Anytime, Shannon, I'm there. So I know you have an amazing son. Where do you find time, Shannon? Because I see him all the time on the gram. I see him all the time on Facebook. He looks amazing. He's just like, I know he's your heart. So
Yeah.
where do you find that time for him? Family,
Well,
I know family is everything for you.
Well, Wendy, it is my son's soul, of course, my heart and soul. He is 2 years old, and again, as you know, he is like my everything. I'm a single mother, but family is everything for me, and it takes a village,
Yes.
right? So I have my village. I have my village who assists me again tremendously in raising him, and so it is not easy, but it's so worth it. And in and out, he's downstairs, mommy, mommy, I need you, So that's my number one job, number one priority. Everything else comes second, third, fourth, and fifth.
Yes.
He is my number one priority, and I've he's overspoiled, but he is really, really my number one priority. And you just have to dig deep and find the time, because at the end of the day, when you get home, you're mommy, right? No matter what, no matter how busy you are, no matter how many times you have to be on the road, when you get home, you are mommy.
Mommy, yes, yes. So
Yeah.
what is your inspiration every day? What makes you get up every day to become that boss lady that you are? Because you're a boss.
Well, let me tell you, I was a boss before, Wendy, but with a child, let me tell you, if I could be super, super, super duper boss, I have to be super dot. The hustle, the hustle, I've always been a hustler. I've always got that hustler motivation and inspiration from my late grandmother, who was a hustler.
Yes.
And all my aunts who are hustlers, my mom who is a hustler. So I only know hustle. I only know hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So hustle is nothing, it's nothing new to me, right? So it's nothing, it's like in my nature, it's my DNA. So, but with the addition of a child, my hustle game has stepped up about 10 notches. And I everything I do it for him. Every single thing I do it for him.
I know, and I know that you always have been strong individual. I know you for years. We go way back.
Way back. My
Way
brother
back.
parties, you were 4 years older than I am. But I remember my brother going to your parties down in Molyneux, and me waiting up when he come home to ask him who was dancing, was on the wall with who. Yeah, when did we go way back? That was when I was about 12 years old.
We go way back. So it's just like, when you see you stepping, being a boss and doing all this stuff, it's like really amazing. And to see you just being able to put work and family and still be successful, you know what, Shannon? I salute you. Respect is respect, and you have been doing it.
And likewise, Wendy, we have to promote each other as women.
Yeah.
Too many times as Black, brown, whatever women, all of
Yeah.
us, whatever shade we are, like, we don't give enough respect to women. And we sometimes look to tear down, but likewise, Wendy, when I see a boss, I say a boss is a boss. And I'm really proud of you. You're like you're like an older, of course you're a little older than I am, but of course when I it was like you from day one, you are a boss. From day one, like in convent school days, blah blah, you are a boss. So, and you continue to be. So I love to see when other women are hustling and loving what they do. Yeah. And being a boss. So I salute you same way.
How do your parents feel about you these days? Like, I know Lynn and Bob's is probably like, I know how they are, but what do they say?
Yeah, I will always be their baby, but I could not do what I do without them. In every business that I am involved in, they are my backbone. They're involved in it too. Everything that I do, they are right there involved in it with me too. Every piece of advice that I need, I reach out to them. I ask them questions. We are like best friends, right? So my parents absolutely are my best friends, my backbone. They're my, every single thing about me. I always rely on them for inspiration. They're going to be married 46 years next week.
Wow.
And really rely on them for a lot of my inspiration and, their hustle moves, their hustle tactics, still working hard, still hustling, and I really, really appreciate it and love.
Okay. So what do you think 50 years, what does that look like for St. Kitts for Carnival's 50th anniversary? What we doing?
Destination, Wendy, destination sugar mass for Carnival 50. All roads, avenues, Corona, God, big up. But all roads, avenues lead to St. Kitts Nevis for Carnival 50. We have 1 year to plan for this. We're going to be doing as much marketing as possible. We want to ensure that individuals from all around the world start and end their carnival season with us. End their year, start their new year with us come December 2021, January 2022. So every effort is going to be made to ensure that you, your crew, your family, your family's family, your friends, everyone from North America, South America, Europe, wherever you're coming from, Carnival, condense, come to St. Kitts for Sugar Mass 50. We're going to be working very closely with the Carnival bands, with influencers. We're going to make it a really, really, really spectacular, unforgettable experience.
And I know you play a little part in the music fest. So are you guys already starting to plan for that for next year?
So everything is up in the air as it relates to music festival. I am part of the VIP experience, but I'm not part of the management of the music festival. But the music festival will, I guess, be making they'll be notifying individuals soon as to their plans for this upcoming year, because it's, unlike Carnival, which is way down in the year, music festival is in June.
Yes.
So and the plans, because it's international acts, etc., it's a lot more logistics involved. So I guess you'll hear soon from the St. Kitts Music Festival as to what their plans are for their celebration in June.
And then I just want to touch on your other business, Citizen by Investment. I know that's huge for our country right now. So what would you say to some of the audience out there about that?
Well, we were the first. We started it again. We small, but we Talawa.
We love to start things, Shannon. You know that.
Course, and we started and we maintain it, and we're the best at what we do, right? So this business has been instrumental in the economy and building the economy of St. Kitts and Nevis since 1984. Longest standing citizenship by investment program in the world, not in the region, but in the world. We've set the bar with a platinum standard. We have so many individuals, honest, hardworking individuals who apply through authorized citizenship service providers for citizenship of St. Kitts and Nevis. And we've set the bar. We're continuing going, and every year you hear, St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment program is dying, but nothing tag or so. Indeed, it is buoyant as it has been, and I think that the business, it's really dear to my heart. I've traveled all over the world, meeting individuals who would like citizenship, and also applying for citizenship for so many individuals who are so appreciative of having citizenship of a stable country.
Yeah.
Stable, beautiful country that they can also call home, and that they're proud to have a passport from St. Kitts and Nevis. And so the program is buoyant, the program is live and lively, and it has been supporting much of the economy over the past few years. And I know that is the core of my business. That is what I live day to day on. And I really appreciate the fact that the authorities, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, have been able to maintain this program for so many years.
Yeah. So, but definitely that's great. Well, Shannon, I know you have a lot on your plate, and I know you took a lot of time out for this Style Wednesday. So I'm gonna say, thank you so much. We're gonna connect. We gotta do what we gotta do. And I want to say congratulations to a successful virtual carnival 2020-2021. And as you said, we're waiting for this pandemic to die down. We're not going to wait, but we're going to do what we can do within the parameters to control what we could control. And good luck on your Saturday. I want to see those pictures. I'll be tuning in. If you're going to go live, I'll be there. I'll have my phone.
No problem. That gives me a good idea. And you know what we're going to do, Wendy? We're going to link up when you come to St. Kitts next, and we're going to have this conversation live, side by side. We're going to have the conversation live, side by side, with you assisting us in producing probably a fantastic event for the 50th anniversary.
Absolutely. Thank you. Anytime, Shannon. You have my number. Don't be a stranger. Let's keep connected as usual. And thank you so much for joining. And have a happy new year. And say hi to your family.
Thank you. And you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, thank you. That was amazing. Shannon Hawley, Chairlady of Carnival in St. Kitts and Nevis. And absolutely doing amazing things out there. Guys, until next week, Wednesday, this is the Queen of Style saying, have a great week. And remember, it's Happy New Year. Whatever 2020, leave it behind if it wasn't worth it, and bring 2021 in with amazing. Make sure you have done your vision board and all that amazing stuff, and be happy. Guys, Happy New Year. See you guys soon. This is the end of season 10, and we will resume in January, late January. We'll have a couple weeks off, and we'll resume in January, where we'll start season 11. Guys, until next week, Wednesday, or until January, the new year, I gotta tell you, have an amazing new year, and be safe, and have a great time with your family. Until then, it's the Queen of Style. Thank you. Bye.